Hey everybody, welcome to Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doors Italian Market and Bakery. Welcome to Casa de Mo and Sally. We got Mo here with us. Hi Mo.
Hello.
And Curtis, of course. Hi Curtis.
Hi.
What we don't have is our studio audience anymore. They left. Yes, they left on Monday. Tonight, I'm excited about what we're making. Well, okay, let me just kind of backtrack a little bit. You know, a very popular takeout dish is Mongolian beef, right? Love it, love it. Well, tonight we're going to make Mongolian chicken. So instead of beef, we're going to use chicken. Obviously, if you'd like to try this recipe and you want to beef, you can do that. You can actually also make this recipe with shrimp. It's really, really simple. It's really, really good. And that's what we're eating tonight. And right now, just so you know, I've got a boneless, skinless chicken breast. That's what I'm making this with. And I've got one in the freezer because you want to firm it up a little bit. It makes it easier to slice. Put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes before you're going to slice it. Doing that just makes it so much easier to get nice, clean slices. And as always, we like to start with a little wine and cheese with our dinner.
We should say goose evening to Teresa.
Teresa, hi. Such a minute.
Yeah, Teresa, we miss you in the morning.
Yeah.
There's also Laura. She
Hi, Laura.
says, hey guys, what's up, Laura?
Hey, thanks for joining us. Laura, was it you who said that it was kind of ironic because it's Doris Italian Market and Bakery, and I haven't made anything Italian in a while? So I think it was you who said that this morning. So maybe next week we'll do something nice and Italian.
Karen Weigel is joining us.
Hi, Karen.
Bear is joining us.
Hi there.
And Joanne.
Hi, Joanne.
I don't know what's going on with this whole system here, but it's hard to hear Curtis.
Yeah, we're having little sound issues.
I know you can hear him, but it's like we can't hear him.
Oh, so that means he can talk about us and we're not going to know.
Probably so. It's just, I hate phone updates, and this is all happening because of last week's phone update.
Yeah, we've been having some issues.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Karen's hearing an echo, so that's great. Is your phone turned down?
Yeah, it is.
Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We're hearing an echo. All right, let's go have some wine and cheese. Nope, it's, well, you know, technology, they're going to screw us over every time.
Okay, so let's talk about the wine first. We went to Doris today, and guess what? They got a third wine dispenser.
That's right.
Yes. I think we made it so popular. Now they used to have 2 wine dispensers, and each dispenser had about 5, 6 bottles.
Yeah.
And now they have a third one.
They have 6 more bottles. Nick said, hey, I got an extra wine machine for you guys, which I took that to mean that we're drinking so much wine there that they got another 6 bottles to sample.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a bottle that we sampled today. It's called Predator. You can't really see it.
Yeah.
Hard to see the label. It's called Predator. It's about $14. It's Cabernet Sauvignon. There you go. A little ladybug on there.
Yeah, there's a ladybug on the top of the wine cork too, which I thought was kind of cool. The cheese we're doing tonight is actually a dessert cheese. I don't think we've done this one before, so it's going to be a little bit sweeter than we normally do. But yeah, you know, a cheese course can be a dessert. So this is, I mean, we're still doing it as our appetizer, but it's technically a dessert cheese.
It says an English dessert cheese with a burst of cranberries.
Yeah.
Deanna says hello again from Pennsylvania.
Hi, Deanna.
What's the weather like in Pennsylvania? I know Bear told us you got a dusting last night. The cheese is good.
That's kind of Christmassy to me.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. It's not overly sweet, guys, but it pairs nice with some red wine.
It does go well with the red wine.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're making Mongolian chicken. Normally it's Mongolian beef, like on takeout menus, but we're switching it out with chicken. And I got my chicken in the freezer. I'm letting the boneless, skinless chicken breast kind of freeze up just a little bit because it makes it easier to slice. But while that's doing that, let's make some sauce. This is our sauce. It's real simple. Probably stuff you already have. This is the sauce, and I put it together about 30 minutes ago because you want the sugar to dissolve completely. You just leave it on the counter. What it is a half a cup of brown sugar. I got dark brown sugar. If you have light brown sugar, that's fine. Half a cup of soy sauce and a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil.
Joanne wants to know if that's a dedicated Mo and Sally wine dispenser at
Doris.
At Doris. It should be. I mean,
It's
they
not.
should put our name on it. I feel like we kind of paid for it. Karen says festive cheese.
It is festive.
Deanna says burr from Pennsylvania. Ethan Briner is joining us. What's the temperature there in Oklahoma, Ethan? Deanna says frost everywhere there. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of the comments, trying to communicate a little bit.
All right. And so half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of soy sauce, teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. Remember, a little goes a long way. You're going to add about a third a cup of water. If I had chicken stock opened in my fridge, a box of stock, broth, I would have used that, but I didn't. So I'm just using water because that always gives it a little extra flavor. And this is actually not, the recipe's posted on our website on 1055online.com. Mo and I like a little spice, so I'm going to add a little bit of chili oil, but that's really not part of the recipe, but that's just something that Mo and I like.
What? Ethan, really? 74 there in Oklahoma?
Wow.
I thought it was cold there the other day. Sounds like Texas weather, where one day it's like 36, the next day it's 74.
Texas is like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me turn up my pan, turn up the heat on my pan. You want to get this pretty hot.
If you guys want the recipe, Curtis just posted it in the feed there.
Okay. So that's our sauce, simple enough. We're going to add some other stuff to it, like some garlic and some ginger, but that's the base of it. And I've got some scallions that I sliced. With this recipe, guys, if you want to add sliced red bell pepper, water chestnuts, mushrooms, you can, have fun with it. I'm just going to do the very basic, kind of like you would get if you got the takeout, which is usually just the protein and some scallions. So I'm going to get the chicken out of the freezer and we're going to slice it up on my Loggerhead Marine Life Center cutting board.
Deanna says it's 36 right now where she is.
So I already cooked up one sliced up chicken breast. You're going to have to do this in batches because you don't want to pile the chicken on top of each other. It should just be in a single layer. So this is nice and cold, and it's going to be a lot firmer and easier. Well, it's not as cold as I wish it was, but it's going to be firmer and easier to cut. So boneless, skinless chicken breast, which, by the way, on sale at Doris, and just cut it into nice long strips. Real simple, just like that. If you want to, you could do it into cubes. That's really up to you. But this is the strips kind of remind me of how it is when you buy the beef version of this dish. So I just like cutting it in nice long strips. But trust me, putting it in the freezer for like 10, 15 minutes before you cut it, it does make the chicken easier to slice. There we go. Okay.
Oh, Joanne, I had to put my glasses on to read your comment.
What's her comment?
Sally has the best tips.
Oh,
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Okay, so I am going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in here. I'm going to wait and put the pepper in after I... Okay.
So you're putting this in a bag.
This is a Ziploc bag, and I've got 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. Just regular old cornstarch in there, okay? And then I'm seasoning it with a little salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and throw my chicken in there, and then I'm going to wash my hands so I don't contaminate the whole world. Because I don't want to grab my pepper mill with a dirty chicken hand. So that's just cornstarch, salt, and pepper. And to kind of give the chicken a little crispiness. All right, I already put the salt in there. Don't want too much salt because that's a lot of soy sauce right there. And now just a little bit of pepper. All right. And then I'm gonna get this out of here because that's got chicken juice on it. And we're just gonna seal it up. And shake it. because you want to just coat your chicken with the cornstarch.
There's Michael Kennedy.
Hi, Michael.
He says, love cornstarch versus flour.
Yeah, I like this too. Gives it a slightly different texture. While I'm doing this, I'm going to turn on my pan pretty warm. And this takes no time, you guys.
Michael, I would have to say that this year's boat parade,
You guys did an amazing job.
So many spectators. I would have to imagine that was one of the biggest yet.
I would think so.
Hi, Milton.
Hi, Milton. Okay, so Mo, you're going to come around with me.
Okay.
Bring the wine.
I'm going to stop by the wine and cheese station here. If you don't know, we're having an English dessert cheese.
You know it's our appetizer, but it is a dessert cheese. All right, I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. The pan is getting really hot. You don't have to use a wok if you don't have a wok. I almost was going to use my old, beat up fry pan, which I love. Yeah, there we go. See, I've already cooked. I've already got some done because I'm doing it in batches. And I just have a dish there lined with some paper towels. These guys are nice and coated. I'm just going to wait a second so the oil gets hot. And we're going to be adding some garlic, grated garlic, and grated ginger. Love it. Mo walked into the kitchen. He's like, "What smells so good?" I said, "I just grated garlic and ginger." Okay. So when the oil is shimmering, ooh, that's hot. All right, Mo, it might splatter. Sorry. Just want to get your tongs and get your little chicken strips out of the bag and into the oil. And these don't take long to cook at all. What's your favorite thing to get for takeout? Because Mongolian beef is a popular takeout food. You know? I know you like egg rolls.
Yeah, sure, egg rolls. But, I mean, pizza. Probably pizza.
You can make chicken pizza. I actually thought about making that tonight. I've made it for us before. The base of the pizza is a piece of chicken. All right, so that's just gonna, it depends on how thick or thin you slice it. Mine's pretty thin, so it's not gonna take that long, and it's on pretty high heat.
And this has already been done? These have already been done?
Yep.
These are ready?
What we're gonna do is, we're gonna once these guys are done, we'll take them out, and then we will make our sauce, and then throw everybody back in the pool, and mix it all up, and eat it. And yes, I like to serve this with rice, basmati rice, and yes, I'm doing my microwave rice. That's my cheat. That's my big cheat. I love it, and I'm never going back. I do have some sticky rice, though, in the pantry, but I'm not going to make that.
Kathy says broccoli and chicken is her favorite takeout.
Oh, yeah? Broccoli and chicken? Is that the orange broccoli chicken, or just the regular?
Curtis is being very quiet because, well, we can't hear him.
Curtis, say something.
What?
Leave me alone.
I know that's probably extremely loud to everyone else. The stupid update on our phone last week. I don't know. I can't hear him. I hate updates.
Okay, so while this is cooking, I'm going to make a little bit of a slurry, which is just
A Slurpee.
slurry. We're gonna use this to thicken our sauce. All it is a couple of teaspoons of cornstarch, the same cornstarch that we coated the chicken in, and you just add a little bit of water. And this will thicken our sauce once we get it going. And you just stir it up. And you have to stir it before you put it in the pan because the cornstarch will sink to the bottom. But then see, that's ready to go. It's just a thickener. Very simple.
You guys can get the recipe at 1055online.com. Again, our sponsor is Doris Italian Market and Bakery. We were there today. I got to tell you.
Chicken's on sale, by the way. Chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. Great deal. You have to buy kind of a big package. But, I mean, I always like to have chicken in my freezer. It's just nice to know I can always make a meal.
I had a slice of pizza there today, and I swear it's some of the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
So good.
All right. So we want these guys, you see how these guys got a little brown? That's what we want to happen. And some of the pieces are a little bit thinner than the others. Oops, a little bit more. Just a few more minutes. Smells good though. And let me get our sauce. After you put this sauce together, make sure you taste it and it's to your liking. That'll be going in there. But before we do that, we'll take the chicken out once it's ready and add in the garlic and the ginger. And I do store my ginger in the freezer. That way I always have it. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Cornstarch just gives it a different kind of feeling than flour does, like what Michael was saying. And then once we take these out, we'll add in the ginger and garlic, and that'll only stay in there by itself for about 30 seconds because we don't want to burn it. And then we'll start adding everybody else, and we'll toss in our scallions. Again, you could put red pepper in here, broccoli, mushrooms. I'm just keeping it kind of traditional with the scallions. And I don't like my scallions too cooked. If you want your scallions a little more cooked, add them in before you put in your garlic and ginger. And if you want to cook them down a little bit. But I like scallions that are still kind of raw in my dish. That's just a personal preference. See, this guy's pretty thin. That's not going to be too much longer. Obviously don't want to overcook it. And again, if you like to do it in cubes, you can do that. It's really up to you. Just want to make sure it's cooked. Am I splattering too much for you, though?
No.
Smells good, though. See, it's nice and golden right there. That's what we're looking for. Just like that. I'll move these guys over because they've already drained. They don't need to drain too much. I think this one needs to flip it over again. Here we go. That's nice. Nice color on that. Doesn't take long. Here we go. Oh, I love that color. This guy looked a little more raw. There we go. And they're going back in the bowl, so, or in the pan, I should say, so they will cook a little more. Now, this is where things get really fragrant. But we don't want to burn it, so we're going to throw this in here for just about 30 seconds. And stir it. Don't ever stop stirring it. Now I am going to turn the pan down just a little bit. You saw that? That garlic, ginger. Getting up all those flavors on the bottom of the pan. That's about right. And then we'll add soy sauce, brown sugar, little toasted sesame oil, a little water. And there you go. And the next thing that goes in is our slurry. And remember, you have to stir it. Stir it before you pour it in because all that cornstarch will stick to the bottom. And this is going to thicken up our sauce.
Gordon wants to know where you get these recipe ideas.
Well, I watch a bunch of shows, and look online, and then I think, how would I like to make that? I definitely get ideas online. That's for sure. So, just want this to bubble up, not too much. And I'm going to go ahead and do the rice. We're almost ready to eat, guys. My cheat is my microwave rice, the best invention ever. Let's see. See how nice and thick that's getting? I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys in. Because I want them to get a little tender, just not too much. That's just scallions. I did 2 bunches because I like scallions. Mo, you like scallions, right?
Yep.
And I am going to taste my sauce. See how I like it. That's good. That's really good. I'm going to go ahead and throw the chicken back in. Just get everything nice and coated. Yeah, that cornstarch really thickens up your sauce. Just get everything nice and coated. Now you can serve your rice on the side in like a little bowl, or you can put it right on top.
Which one are you going to do?
I don't know. How do you want it?
I think it's right on top.
Right on top? You can do that. 90 seconds and my rice is done. Who doesn't love that? I'm also letting the pieces that I cooked in advance kind of warm up a little bit. Look at that. Again, guys, you could also make this with shrimp if you want to do that.
Or beef.
Or beef. I mean, it's Mongolian beef is the original dish. I just thought it would be fun to try with some chicken because I have a ton of chicken. I bought a whole bunch of chicken at Doris. I'm freezing a lot of it, but I thought I need to use it. Okay, so there we go. Rice is ready. Woo! Rice is hot. Okay. I'm going to grab the plate. You said you want the rice on the bottom, not on the side?
Mm-hmm.
This is basmati rice too. You can use whatever kind of rice you like. Jasmine rice would be nice.
What about wild rice?
Not the one that has, the one you like, the Ben's rice that has the flavoring in it.
Mhm.
Not for this dish because it's already flavored.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just a nice little bed of rice there. I also happen to have some cilantro from last week, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on here, but I mean, it's definitely not a necessity. If you had sesame seeds, you might want to do that. It really just, it depends on what I have. I mean, if I got it, use it. If I don't, I'm not going to sweat it. All right, I definitely want some scallions. Got a piece of chicken. All right, here we go. Get my dish a little bit. Like I said, I had some extra cilantro, so why not? If you want some red pepper flakes on there, that would be delicious.
Susan says it looks delicious.
Thank you, Susan.
While she's doing that, I'll just remind everyone that the wine that we had tonight is Predator Cabernet Sauvignon. About 15 bucks at Doris. It's delicious. We tried it out today. It was in the wine machine.
They got an extra wine machine.
And then we're having this English dessert cheese with a burst of cranberries, and it goes great with the wine.
Right.
Oh, look, I'm out of wine. Let's-
Tragedy.
All right, back over to the dish.
Ready to give it a shot?
Mm-hmm. It smells delicious.
Nice little, ooh, nice and moist there. Definitely want a stab of scallion and maybe a little cilantro. Again, the cilantro is just something I had. It's sweet. It's salty. I love Mongolian beef, but I really don't miss the beef right here. And don't skimp on the scallions. The scallions give it, again, just that nice little pop. Make you a little bite here, Mo. I like a little bit of, I like that, the fact that we put a little chili oil in there, but that's just our personal taste. There you go.
Okay.
How easy was that?
It's so good. Joanne says it's easier to see the wine label now that it's almost gone. You know, Joanne, I feel like you're kind of judging a little bit,
Well, that's all right.
but that's fine.
I'm a very judgy person anyway.
It's been a rough day, so yeah, that's a ladybug on the label. All right. Mongolian Chicken. Get the recipe at 1055online.com.
And by the way, guys, I will update photos on the recipe because I was scrambling to find some photos. So I'll take some pictures and I will update that tomorrow. Okay?
All right. Get the recipe again at 1055online.com. Go to Dorse Italian Market and get your ingredients. They have 6 locations in South Florida. Get that wine card. Do the wine machine. That's lots of fun. We did that today.
I actually got my own card. I was tired of waiting around for Mo.
I almost, yeah. Sally has her own card now. So we're a 2-card carrying family. That didn't take long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do that. That's lots of fun. Go to the bakery. They have a great bakery there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Great cheeses, great wines.
Chickens
Enjoy.
on sale, and, take advantage of that.
All right, tomorrow on the show, we've got tickets to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra at 7:30 with Battle of the Burbs. Join us for that. We have birthday prank calls, holiday birthday prank calls,
Yes.
some classics to play tomorrow. We'll do that too. Come join us, and that's it, right?
That's it. Thanks for joining us, you guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Have a great night. Happy holidays. Bye.
Bye.